hasn't seen it. Hasn't seen it. It's a movie review by Shorts. He hasn't seen it. Woo! He hasn't seen it. Yeah. He hasn't seen it. No, 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 no.
That was a really cool intro song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
was awesome. Right? So welcome to Haven't Seen It, our V2V podcast movie review.
Yeah. So today on our show, I am going to talk about films I haven't seen. And first on my list is Dune. Dune.
Very controversial because it came from a very popular series of books written by Frank Herbert.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't read that.
Well, no, it's okay to know that. It's okay to know the source, but it was developed into this movie that, big, sprawling Dune. And, so what'd you think of it?
Well, I thought that the sand was thick, and that, the way it kind of goes up and down and creates this dip was cool.
The Dune itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
what I thought.
You're a fan of the. Were you a fan of just one of the Dunes or all of them?
No. I'm just a fan of Dune.
Just the one Dune.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because the movie's not called Dunes, plural. That's right.
Right.
My bad.
There's just one. There's just one. Yeah. So it's about this sand, and it kind of forms into a dip because of the wind, and that's Dune.
And but then it rises way up to a peak.
Yeah, on one part.
And then goes back down.
Yeah.
On the other side, and that actually creates the dune. The sand gets pushed by the wind and makes a dune.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds really interesting.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Well, would you recommend Dune?
Yeah, I recommend Dune. Not seeing it. Yep.
Great.
Right,
what's
next? Moving on, Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange is a science fiction film about an orange that has a clock on it, and then there's this guy who gets his eyelids peeled back and taped open.
Okay, that sounds really
it's artistic.
Strange.
It's artistic, yeah.
Well, so so we have the orange. Now, is the clock balanced on top of the orange? Or is the clock?
It's just a clockwork. So it's it's like an orange, but it kind of has hour things in it, and the orange, I think. Well, I don't know because I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
But that sounds very artistic, though. So, what about the peeling back of the eyelids? Is that similar to peeling of the orange? Is that symbolism, kind of? Is that maybe?
I think so. I think whoever created this was trying to say something about the orange. Yeah.
Oh, and that over time, the orange will rot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe. I mean, I don't go that far, but yeah, sure, whatever you said. I haven't seen it. So, yeah. Okay, so the next one is called
hold on. I want to know, before we move on, is this something that, again, would you recommend people
not really. No, not really.
This is more of a thumbs down.
Yeah, thumbs down.
Clockwork Orange. Haven't seen it and don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
okay, so the next one is
what's next? Yes.
The next one is Drugstore Cowboy.
What's that about?
It's about a guy working in the South who rides his horse to his drugstore job every day.
Kind of like a slice of life, down home, like salt of the earth type of guy.
I think it's like fried green tomatoes. You know. That's
is it a
killer.
chick flick?
Yeah.
Like a chick flick?
No.
But no.
No, it's just about Drugstore Cowboy. Yeah.
Right. So just the day-to-day life of some guy jumping on his horse, riding to work. Does the horse kind of amble down the road, or does he more in a hurry to get there?
Well, sometimes he wakes up late, I'm sure, like anyone, but I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't really know.
Right. I bet that's where the tension of the movie comes in, those days where he's late, where he really has to get that horse going, galloping down the street. I'm late, and then the people, they're seeing their friend, and they're like, he's late, look at that horse go. That's our Drugstore Cowboy. And he fills is he a pharmacist? Or he just works there?
I think
in the gift shop, maybe.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Something like
Because a lot of pharmacies have little kind of gift shop areas where they sell knickknacks and greeting cards,
cameras. They do candy. They do pictures. For passports and things.
Sure, I used to when I was growing up. There was a drugstore near my house that also had like a little diner in it. It was really nice.
Oh wow! Yeah, awfully.
That sounds lovely. So is that a go see it?
Sure.
Of course, not in your case, but
no.
Would you recommend other people go see it?
Sure. Yeah, I think other people should go see it. Yeah.
Drugstore Cowboy. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one is Blue Velvet.
Ooh, that sounds soft and mysterious, perhaps.
Well, it's a romantic tale about two people who like these bed sheets that are blue and they're made of velvet, and so they sleep in it, and then someone else comes in apparently or something. I think. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I know there's a line that you're probably not aware of in that movie. The guy says, "Don't look at me." Have any thoughts about that? Like, what? I mean, why would this person be saying that?
Well, I'd imagine like he didn't sleep in his blue velvet sheet, so he was uncomfortable. Yeah.
Oh, didn't get a good night's rest. Maybe this is before. Maybe this is before they actually get the sheet. And
maybe
and that's where the conflict is. He can't he can't rest, and his wife says good morning. He's like, don't look at me, and she goes, oh wait a minute, what about blue velvet?
Yeah,
that sounds like a good heartwarming kind of happy ending story. I mean, wow. Bring your kids, perhaps, even.
Yeah, I don't recommend it, though. And I haven't seen it.
Okay. Gotcha. Anything else?
Yeah, there's another film called Reservoir Dogs.
Huh.
So,
I can't imagine what that's about. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a whimsical tale about a rescue dog that's down by the reservoir, and he meets up with some other dogs, and they go hunting after a squirrel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Disney?
No, I think it's actually Quentin Tarantino.
But it's interesting that you say that because the film company that he was working with, Miramax, was actually purchased by Disney. I wonder if I wonder if later on in his career, Tarantino, because he's known for some really gritty movies. I wonder if later on, after Disney acquired Miramax, they decided to go back to a more heartwarming film about dogs in the reservoir who happen to bond because they're chasing the squirrel, and it's about camaraderie and common goals, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think I'm right. But
okay.
But you couldn't verify that because you, of course, haven't seen it.
No.
That sounds good. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I could see that.
But you're not going to, right?
No,
of course not.
No.
So what's next? This is really fascinating. The reason I like these movie reviews is because, as I said before, oftentimes you get movie reviews that involve someone who's actually seen the movie and knows way too much about it. There's often spoilers. The good thing about what we're doing here is there's no need for spoiler alerts or close your ears because you
exactly.
You don't want to give up too much about what happens in the movie. In your case, because you haven't even seen these movies, you can give a really clear idea to people about what it's really about, which is nice. And I'm really glad that we decided to do this because I think there's way too many everyday common movie reviews, and so this should be a real treat for people to listen to who may or may not want to see it too. I bet a majority of the people who haven't seen these movies will continue to not see them.
I agree.
Yeah, and that may be best.
Probably. Because I'm not seeing them. Yeah.
Why would you? You're reviewing them. Why would you go through the trouble to actually see it like that?
It's a lot of work.
You want to go to a movie to enjoy it. To go see a movie and then tell everybody all about it in some kind of official capacity seems really kind of goofy to me. Because there are movies you have seen, I know, and we're not even touching those. Because that would kind of spoil it for you, I would think.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's move on because
Sure.
I'm
sorry about the analysis, but it's important that people get this idea that what it is we're doing here.
Absolutely. Okay, so my next movie is called The Usual Suspect. Okay. So this is really interesting. This is a whodunit about these guys who get brought in because they're usual and they're suspects.
Wow. So is this about? I'm trying to figure out what the movies are just from the title, and I guess they're just everyday people doing their thing.
Yeah.
And they
don't know each other. Yeah, they're so ordinary.
But they're so ordinary that the police are like, that guy, and get that unassuming person over there.
Yeah.
And what about this guy? He doesn't seem to be doing anything unusual. He's pretty usual, so let's talk to that guy too.
Well, I think that it probably centers around a very paranoid cop on that day who goes out on the street and he sort of gets these people who he thinks are absolutely usual suspects. And they're not unusual. They're usual. Mom, that mom's breastfeeding over there. Arrest her.
Sure.
Hey, that old lady who's got that pusher trying to cross the street. Get her.
Right. You see that kind of thing every day, right? Or hey, look at that! Look at that convenience store clerk. He's ringing up customers. He's doing his job. Let's talk to that guy too.
Yeah.
Sure. Wow. So it's about paranoid cop who's just he knows he can solve the case, but he doesn't really know what he's looking for. So he's just going to round up all the usual suspects.
Also, there's no case. So yeah,
there's no. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the twist. You know, like he gets.
But that's the end. Yeah.
He gets all of these people like in the room, I guess, at the station, and he's talking to everybody, and he's trying to figure it out, and then finally, nothing, no case.
Yeah.
I bet he got talking to from his boss on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh no, you did it again. It's probably like a scene at the end where everyone's laughing and then just kind of freeze frames on like uproarious laughter in the office. Yeah.
I recommend that people go see this, even though I'm not going to see it. I think that it sounds interesting.
It does. I think it's a commentary on the everyday, usual police work that goes on. In fact,
sure. Right. It kind of reminds me of Falling Down a bit, but in reverse.
Falling down in reverse.
Yeah.
That sounds like an interesting
Standing up.
Movie. It really does.
Standing
up. Right. Wow. Very cool. That's a nice way to describe it. It's like falling down in reverse. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. So the next film is Citizen Kane.
Ooh,
which
classic.
is about. Yeah. Well, I guess. So apparently there's
old, right? it's been around.
Yeah,
apparently. Just put it that way.
Apparently there's this guy named Orson, and he had wells, and he wrote this story about this guy named Kane who is a citizen, and that's what it's about.
So, yes, my understanding is that the writer and director of Citizen Kane, was named Orson, and he had wells. Is that how we financed the movie?
Yeah.
Right. So he just pull up bucket after bucket of water, sell the water, collected enough money from selling the water out of his wells, so that he could make a movie.
Yeah.
About a citizen named Kane.
Yeah.
What's that about? I mean, there's got to be more to it.
No, that's what it's about, Marcus. It's about this citizen named Kane. Yeah.
What does he do?
Well, he's a citizen. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Everyday kind of stuff. It's an interesting name. I mean, that may be the most interesting thing about the movie. The guy's name is Kane.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Biblical, huh? Yeah.
Well, it's maybe I know it's an older movie, and maybe at that point, the industry hadn't really developed enough to make a movie about something. Like they weren't there yet. They were kind of like a practice run. Like, hey, there's a movie. What it's about? A citizen named Kane. And is it a short film?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, or is that it?
Yeah. There's one more. There's a film called Goodfellas, which is about Ray Liotta. He has a car, and Joe Pesci likes it, and he gets angry, and he beats someone up. Yeah.
So it's ironic. Like, it's called Goodfellas, but these guys really aren't very nice. I guess when it comes down to it, maybe. I mean, if I had I'm just trying to think of like everyday life. If I had a nice car, and I had a friend, and this guy liked my car, but he liked it so much that he wanted to beat me up about it.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you couldn't really call it like Bad Fellas, because that would be, it would be too
revealing.
kind of give it away a little bit, you know. Like,
it'd be revealing as fuck.
Like, let's go see that Goodfellas movie, and then they get there and they're watching it, and they're like, these guys aren't even good. Like that's entertaining because like your expectations are like twisted. They're not met. You know, like you're like, yeah, it's good, but no, it's bad. Like, oh, and they're fellas. And, oh, wow.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of it sounds kind of like a manipulative kind of situation, where I bet a lot of people were unhappy with that movie because of that too. Like, you can't please everybody.
No. I mean, it's, like, I'm really hard to please. I won't see any of these films. You know, and like, I'll see films, like, if I'm forced to usually, or if it's about something I'm really, really interested in at the time. That's about it.
Right. Like, for instance, like a movie that we're not going to talk about that you did see and really enjoyed was, like, Caddyshack, for instance. Like, but there's no way that we would even begin to start talking about that, because
now why would we do that?
Again, like I was thinking, it would kind of ruin the whole experience for you, for the audience that hadn't seen it. Like, you'd have to give away so much information about this movie that the person that heard your review might as well not even go see it. Or if they had seen it already, they would be like, well, why are you telling me about this? I've already seen it.
Hey, so I just thought of one more.
Yeah, sure.
Lawrence of Arabia.
And let me guess. It's about a guy named Lawrence, and he's from Arabia.
No, he's of Arabia.
He's of Arabia, not Lawrence from Arabia.
No,
so
it has nothing. Well, it has nothing to do with Arabia. It's just he's of it. So, like, he smells of it, and, like, you know, he kind of talks of it, and but it's not really about that. Yeah, and that's about it. But this guy Lawrence is, like, kind of cool.
People call him Larry. You know,
yeah.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
That's funny. That's funny, guys.
Right, guys?
Oh, man.
Dude.
Hey, Larry. He's like, listen, I'm Lawrence. And then he goes on and on and on about Arabia.
Yeah.
That's a long movie, by the way. My understanding is it's like 3 hours long. And the whole time, it's Lawrence.
Yeah.
It's going on and on about Arabia and everything about Arabia. And, oh, hey, look at that. That reminds me of Arabia.
Yeah, you know, like, he goes to, like, the art store and he's going to buy supplies, so then it reminds him of Arabia. And then he leaves and he goes to he goes to the bar and he drinks the drink because he's reminded of Arabia. He goes to bed and, you know, he's going to bed and he looks at his bed and it's a pillow with a map of Arabia. Or the way the blanket shaped, it looks like Arabia. And then, you know.
Right.
Yeah, he's just, you know, he's of Arabia.
I think there's a scene in, like, a psychiatrist's office where he's, you know, the Rorschach test stuff. They're showing him the plots and every one of them. Arabia.
Yeah.
That looks like a camel.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that looks like a mosque.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that looks like a jihadist. Hey, it's all Arabia.
It's kind of like What About Bob, which I've seen and we won't talk about, but it's kind of like that.
You're kind of giving it away a little bit when you say that, though. You understand, like, because people are asking What About Bob. But no, I think it's a good connection to make that.
Yeah.
If you've seen What About Bob and loved it,
or
perhaps you didn't like it, then you know that Lawrence of Arabia is going to be a movie that you're either going to love, or if you weren't a Bob fan, like, don't see it. In fact, I would recommend that nobody go see Lawrence of Arabia. That would be my recommendation. Personally, I don't know if you agree with that, but
I do. Too long, and I'm not going to go see it, so I don't care. Yeah, whatever.
Wow. So that's been a really interesting episode of Haven't Seen It.
Yep.
V2V podcast movie review by Shorts. And we'll get another collection of movies that Shorts hadn't seen. And in the next episode, we'll tell you about those too.
Yes, sir. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.